Hey everyone, it's Brie. I'm back with another scrapbook process video for the SpiegelMom Scraps design team, and I'm going to be working with this sequin mix here. It is called Ice Castle, and it is a part of the January sequin release. Now I'm working with the kit that I purchased from Erica Rose Creates. Most of it is from Simple Stories, their Holly Jolly collection. So I thought that the blues would be a nice contrast with this collection. I tried to pull a lot of the blues in the pattern papers that were available. I know there was a lot of greens and like tans and green and red, so there's some neutrals in there. And I thought the blue would be a nice little pretty sparkle. So this cut file was part of the kit. Unfortunately, I cannot remember where she got this cut file. It may have been designed by Lacey, but I'm really not sure, and I don't want to misspeak. So I'll see if I can get some information on that cut file. But anyways, it was part of her kit, and I thought that these stars would be so perfect for little shakers. I love to make sequin shakers, period. And I also like to make them within cut files. So the star shapes are super easy to create shakers with. I'm using this foam tape that you can find in the SpiegelMom Scraps shop. There is a ton of tape on that roll. Like you could see, like I've used it on multiple layouts, and it looks like I haven't even put a dent in the amount of tape that comes on that roll. So it's awesome. It is very, very sticky. Now I usually use like my non-stick Tim Holtz long scissors for foam tape, and this tape is super, super sticky, which is awesome. But it actually kept sticking to my Tim Holtz, like the large ones. So I pulled out my Tim Holtz, I think they're called haberdashery scissors, and it doesn't stick to the scissors as much. I just make sure to put like the belly of the scissors as close as I can to the foam tape, and I had no problem. All right, so I created my little shakers by adhering a piece of acetate for my window, then going around with that foam tape to create a little barrier for my sequins to sit, and I just spooned them in using my Nuvo craft spoon, and then I'm closing each of the stars with a piece of vellum. And I'll show you here in just a second how these cute little stars shake. I did do the third one off camera. I did leave two so you guys can see how I made it. And yeah, so there's my shakers. They're so fun. I backed the rest of the stars with that pattern paper. I think it's a 6x8 paper pad that I got. And I just chose a few pretty patterns that would match with that Ice Castle sequin mix. So this photo was actually just taken, was it Monday? Today? Yeah, so you're watching this on Friday, and it was Monday. I live in Northwest Louisiana, and we do not get snow, but maybe one day, which is like for a few hours, every 2 to 5 years. It's just random. The last time we got it was in 2018, and I think prior to that was in 2015. So, of course, when it snows here, everybody gets so excited because it's not something we see all the time. So, I don't know, it's just magical, and when you don't live in it on a normal basis, it's amazing. So, I unfortunately don't like the snow, cold. I don't like cold weather, but if it's snow, it's good and fun for a day. I don't know if I can live in it, but I'm sure if I had to, I would. But I'm just saying, we had so much fun. And this photo is of our dog Luna, and she loved the snow. This is her first experience in it, and she was frolicking. She was hopping like a bunny. She was eating it. She had snow on her snout, and I had to take a picture of it, and she's just so gosh darn cute. Now, our other dog, Pippa, this is her second time seeing snow, and she's still not a fan. She still hates it. It's cold. We rescued her when we were in Hawaii, so yeah, snow, she doesn't like the white stuff at all. But Luna, on the other hand, is all about it. So I thought this photo would be perfect with the sequin mix and then with this collection. I did, since it's no longer Christmas, I'd still have to catch up on quite a few Christmas layouts, but I wanted it to be Christmassy, but still wintry, I guess you could say. So I didn't really stick a lot of Christmas elements on the page. It was mainly about snow, like a snowman and things like that. Just something like just the items that went with this photo specifically. So I backed the photo with a few pattern papers, and I roughed them up with my little paper distresser. And my title, of course, is going to be Let It Snow. And I did put a little piece of foam underneath it to make sure that it was level with the photo. And then I also had to put foam on the stars that were not sequin shakers to make sure that everything was level. And yeah, so because I had I added the foam tape to the stars for my sequin shaker. So yeah, just add foam tape to the back of everything to make sure that everything is raised up equally. So I just embellish pretty like minimally. I add a few of these floral clusters, that little snowman. I have a little house with a tree. I did add that little text sticker at the bottom, and I think it says, yeah, it's a wonderful life. I mean, it was so much fun, and yeah. Of course, it's a snow day, so everything shuts down. We are not used to driving in snow. There's a lot of bridges in our town, so of course the school's closed, practically everything closed. I do add this adorable corgi epoxy flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. She has the best corgi epoxy flare, and I've been waiting to put that onto a page, so I'm super excited that it made it. So yeah, that about does it. My code is Brianna15 to save you 15% off in the shop. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I inspire you to create a shaker, whether it's in a cut file or using frames or dies. I mean, basically anything. You can honestly, you can make a shaker out of anything. So you know me, I love shakers, and thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.